as always, your host, Shannon, or whatever you want to call me, Talking Star Wars Lady, whatever. Like, in case some of you guys are new to this channel. But anyways, I'm basically going to go over a bunch of, like, news that we got, including some that we got from a very reliable source, I guess you can say. Star Wars News Net, who, like, I usually get some of these things from. And, like, I just literally found this out, and, like, I'm still getting goosebumps, you guys, but may as well just, I'm trying to think, save it best for last? But this may be, like, an hour or something, maybe 30 minutes, and then I'll, like, drink my iced cappuccino or something, and then get back on. Because, like, I'll be answering your questions. I posted this on Twitter, then live, too, like, who knows who will come up, my friend Trey, etc. I'm still hitting myself just getting over this, but for starters, I'm just basically gonna go over like two news stories, well, three, I guess you can say. Star Wars Resistance is gonna end after season 2, which I don't like, but maybe they're gonna have like a time jump that will lead to The Force Awakens. I haven't seen any episodes, unfortunately, but I'll definitely have to like catch up, and then I'll do a review, or maybe I'll do a trailer action later for this, as I'm probably gonna do a few trailer actions on this channel, or the main one, Shannon Gates. See, like, they released an Addams Family official trailer, and maybe I'll do the Star Wars Resistance one, or I'll do it both, like, on here and there. Also, Don Williams. Hi, Trey. Just assuming it's my friend Trey. But also, John Williams' brother. John, get it? He stated that there's going to be about 35 minutes of the soundtrack for The Rise of Skywalker, which is probably, I think, like one of the longest like soundtracks ever, if I'm not mistaken. And we're gonna also, I wonder what like the runtime will be of The Rise of Skywalker. Hi. Maybe like 2 hours or something, sort of like end game, maybe like in that mark, because it's an end game like 2:30 or maybe close to 3 hours. Plus, this is the last Star Wars movie for the Skywalker, so it's like whatever. Also, why not? If you guys go and follow this guy named Mike Zerok on YouTube, he said like a few little, I don't know, possible potential spoilers, which may actually lead into what I'm gonna talk about next. As soon as my heart's done racing in a great way. Oh no. Trey left, unless like his internet's being crazy. And he's back. But we are also going to hear, like, apparently we're going to hear all of the original, like, all the themes, prequels, original trilogy, which I guess makes sense, because who knows who is going to, like, show up. Like, some people think Vader will, also, like, maybe we'll hear the Imperial March, the Duel of Fates, could be that epic battle sequence. But tell me, if you guys are Star Wars fans, tell me, like, which one you guys are excited for the runtime of The Rise of Skywalker and everything. I'm still coming down. Oh my god. Hey, Trey, Ewan McGregor may be back for Star Wars, eh? Because there was an article, like, a few seconds before I hit the go live button on this app. And it says clearly... Wait, here, I'll even read the article while I'm at it. Why not? Yeah, I know I'm live. I just got my Twitter notification, my YouTube notification from my other YouTube account. It says Talking Star Wars is live. Yeah. This may be like an hour thingy. Okay, I've just got a little bit excited for a second. Shut up! Oh. Hey, at least you're the only one watching. Yeah. I'm basically gonna go over what I just said a little bit, just to give you guys a little idea or whatever. As soon as I can find the article. I know, it's probably troll. Maybe. But give me a second, I gotta find that article. I literally just like passed the article. No. Okay, I'm gonna read this article from a source called Star Wars Newsnet. And this tweet makes sense, I guess, especially like if those rumors are true. This is a rumored one though, so why not just add that? Ewan McGregor apparently, I guess, signed on for a contract to return to Star Wars as Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm gonna basically read the article, then I'll tell you guys this little secret that I heard from this guy named Mike Xerox on YouTube, or Zero. Even though he does not, he makes up stories usually, but still, it's just something to speculate on. Then I'm basically gonna go over like your questions and stuff. Maybe wait for a few other people too, like if anybody does show up. But it says another happy landing. It is being reported that Ewan McGregor has signed his contract to return as Obi-Wan Kenobi. So this is where the fun begins. This adds support to their exclusive report, guys. If you haven't, go follow Star Wars Newsnet, also known as the Resistance broadcast, and a few other people who I will like mention, I'm sure, eventually on here, or that have mentioned before they post awesome Star Wars content. I'm like shaking reading this article, just thinking he may return. But they did an article, I think it was like in February or something, regarding Ewan possibly returning. And it says from earlier this year, so yeah, that the scrapped Kenobi movie, like the rumored one, I guess, was being retooled as a Disney Plus live action series with McGregor set to return. I'm like shaking holding my phone. That's how excited I am. The report of the contract signing comes from Sniff Links, in which they state two separate sources told them McGregor has, in quotes, put pen to paper to return. They speculate that this could have been done to enable them to make some sort of an announcement for the series at D23. I don't know why, but I feel like the lights are gonna go off like at D23. Then like Ewan has his back to the audience, like he somehow goes on stage. I know! I'm like shaking holding my phone, even though it doesn't look like that. I got goosebumps, Trey. But yeah, like the lights going off, Ewan has his back to the audience, and like he puts his arm up and like the lightsaber up, and then like the lights come back on and he turns around and he's like, hello there, or something. I'm like, sorry if you guys had like headphones on and I hurt your ears just now. But yeah, it would create a certain larger buzz for the streaming service, which launches in less than 3 months. Maybe I'll even do like an updated video on a Kenobi type thingy if this does get confirmed. I guess we'll have to wait, I think, for a week for D23, if I'm not mistaken. But sorry if I hurt your ears then, especially doing that thing. But yeah, if I'm still here, like, I don't know when D23 exactly is, but like if I'm still here, maybe I'll do a reaction to Kenobi. Like I will sort of do what I'm planning on doing for Star Wars Celebration Anaheim in Los Angeles. For those of you guys that don't know where Anaheim is, I won't be going, but like I'll probably live stream it. Like I'll be like this or whatever for like an hour. Like I'll hold my phone like this as much as possible. Maybe even like out a little bit more like there. But yeah, maybe they even like have a few people already attached, like showrunner, a few of the cast. But maybe I'll do an updated version of Obi-Wan Kenobi fan casting, whatever. When I get exact detail, like when this does get confirmed, if it does. But yeah, back to this. It'll be interesting what comes next. When they reported the story back in February, I was right. I took a guess. John Hoey was told the project was in development, that McGregor was 100% on board with returning, and that the script from the movie was being reworked into a series. When it appears, the actor might have finally signed his contract, which would cement his return to Galaxy Far, Far Away. I hope he does return, you guys, but maybe like I said, maybe I'll do some sort of video later. If it does get confirmed at G23, maybe I'll do a video when I get back. I don't know how many of you guys know, or did I say this before? I'm going to a cottage in like a couple of weeks. Like, a week from this Monday coming up. But yeah, maybe I'll... Hi, Ewan. But yeah, maybe I'll like do an updated video. Who I would want to see, yada yada yada. Since like there's a bunch of like fan casting people out there that look similar to Luke Skywalker, I don't know. Maybe I would go for like a teen or like a 20-year-old, an upcoming Disney star, whoever. I'm like shaking Trey holding my iPad, which is about to apparently fall. I'm like shaking though, Trey. So now I'm basically gonna go to a bunch of like questions. And maybe I'll have a few for like the Star Wars fans, like if anybody rewatches this. Whatever. Rude Cold asks, do you think the opening scenes of Episode 9 will start by showing the Resistance, First Order, or something completely random? Maybe the Resistance or the First Order, since wasn't the Force Awakens them? And the Resistance was obviously... I think it was the opening, like the epic battle that introduced us to Rose's sister. Who knows? Something completely random, maybe, since it's like the third film, so it's like, who knows? Some of these people I'm basically not going to like say their names for, like in case their Twitter handles are hard. But somebody asks, will we see R2-D2 shoot a lightsaber to someone like in Return of the Jedi to someone in The Rise of Skywalker? If so, will it be Luke's green lightsaber? And who will be shooting it to? I think it's most likely going to be Rey that it's going to be shooting to, unless like Kylo gets redeemed somehow and he helps out the Resistance. But it's most likely going to be Rey, and possibly so, unless she builds her own. Rafaela asks, I think it's unlikely we are going to see Batuu in The Rise of Skywalker. There's this place called Disney's The Galaxy's Edge, for those of you guys that don't know. I think that's one of the planets that are involved. But do you guys think that they at least going to name drop the place somehow? Possibly so, especially like for, I don't know, promoting it in a way. You know, some people would be like, huh? What's Batuu? Or where's Batuu? Or whatever. But who knows, possibly. Like, that could be like a new planet that they could like go to towards the end of The Rise of Skywalker. Depending on like who lives and stuff. because of like Daisy Ridley's comments. Some people think Adam Driver, the guy who plays Kylo Ren, won't be back, but it's like, who knows? Vulture World asks, aside from a possible physical performance from Palpatine, do you guys think we will see any other familiar faces from the original trilogy or prequel trilogy? Force Ghosts can be included. Definitely we'll probably see Luke, even though like we heard his voice in The Rise of Skywalker, but they're probably saving it up for like the big reveal of what he's gonna look like as a Force Ghost for like next week or whatever. Since some people speculate we're gonna get like next week like another trailer, like a teaser, a second one or whatever, and then like the official trailer will probably come like October, November-ish, close towards the film. There's this horror movie with Ewan McGregor coming out. I was almost like maybe even then we will get that the official trailer for Star Wars, but it may be misdirect. Like if Ewan's not in it, for example. I want Obi-Wan Kenobi though for sure, you guys. If you guys go check out this Mike Zero guy, for example, like I said, there's this video that he did last week or a couple of days ago, where he said that Ewan apparently. If you guys remember that flashback version, the one with Rey, the no, come back! Like, we're obviously gonna get her parentage, apparently, but, they used Sir Alec as the original Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ewan McGregor's voices combined, so apparently we're gonna get something like that, maybe for the teaser, like, one of the trailers. But I don't know, are we gonna see him? If you guys are familiar with what I said a while back, that they're gonna do like photoshopping or whatever you want to call it with Carrie Fisher, like she's gonna be moving and stuff, but they're gonna make her look a little bit different, like her hair color, styles, wrinkles, her clothes and stuff. So maybe they could do something like that with Ewan. Like he probably has the beard still, but like maybe they'll have to like add some color to it to make him. I don't know. Plus, I don't know where this original article came from, but one of my good friends, Noah Ella from Kessel Ryan Radio on YouTube here, he's like on Twitter and stuff, he said apparently that there's rumors going on Billie Lourd could be like a younger Leia in flashbacks, which I kind of agree. This website and this podcast or whatever on Twitter called Making Star Wars, and like YouTube and stuff, I'm sure, called Making Star Wars, they said a while back ago that Harrison Ford may have a cameo appearance from like a previous movie or like a flashback sequence in The Rise of Skywalker, so this could make sense. Billie Lourd could be a younger Leia, and maybe Sebastian Stan or somebody could be Luke. Depending on like the timeline for when this takes place, like how old will Billie Lourd's Leia be, if she is. Plus, it's nice homage to Carrie. Greg Poe asks, with the reports of Episode 9 score, including, in quotes, every theme you've ever heard, which one are you looking forward to the most? Probably the Phantom theme, also known as the Jewel of the Fates. Especially if that's used in the epic battle sequence. Okay, so guys, I need your input, especially like any Star Wars fans. Mandalorian Mark asks, what type of traditions will the Star Wars shows follow or create? Think the Mandalorian will have an opening crawl or something similar to Solo? What do you think about like these futuristic movies like Benioff and Weiss? Will they have a crawl? I'm gonna say maybe they will, but we'll have to wait until the film comes out, I guess. Maybe a little teaser too. I don't know. Mandalorian will probably be for the first episode, especially like something that Jon Favreau Instagrammed, tweeted, and whatever, like the little brief synopsis type thing. That could be our opening crawl, probably. But maybe like the first episode of every season for Mandalorian. It's going for 2 so far, but hopefully like more. Like, come on, we probably want to see a few of these people that we know and love from the original trilogy. Like, like I said, keep on saying Sebastian Stan could be Luke Skywalker, Millie Bobby Brown, or Billy Lord could be like Leia. And I don't know, Alden Ehrenreich, or there's this guy. So there's this movie, you guys, called Age of Adeline. It's from like 2011. And there's this guy that plays like a younger Harrison Ford. He looks exactly like him. His name's Anthony Gruber. He probably, no offense to like Alden Ehrenreich, but he probably could have been like the better Han Solo choice. Like, he looks so much like Harrison that some people, including like apparently his dad, unless that was a joke, but Anthony Gruber's dad asked when his mom had an affair with Harrison Ford because they look that much alike. But maybe like this Anthony Gruber guy, Millie Bobby Brown, or Billy Lord, and Sebastian Stan could like be the original trilogy cast if they appear in Mandalorian, for example. Rey's Block of the Hutt says, Rey's awakening in the Force occurred as she left Jakku. Is it possible that her staying on Jakku was holding back her Force potential? Not necessarily anything on the planet, but maybe her attachment making a mental block that disappeared when she left. I definitely think so, especially the quote that something's inside of me. Wait. Something inside me has always been there, but now it's awake from The Last Jedi, I believe. But, yeah. Dakine Awakens asks, what was Darth Vader referring to when he said Obi-Wan once thought as you did? Was that ever explored in canon or legends? I don't think it ever was explored. Like I said, usually on every single episode, I don't read books or whatever. But maybe we will hear something like that if Obi-Wan Kenobi happens. A few of these other little questions. What made Obi-Wan Kenobi a crazy old or grumpy old hermit or whatever that Owen Lars said in the original trilogy? Or A New Hope, rather. He's more of a machine now. How did Obi-Wan know that Vader wasn't dead? Unless he just like felt it, but somehow calmly and quietly. Was Obi-Wan even connected off with the Force? Like, if he used the Force, he probably would have got Vader's senses, though, too. Like, he still uses lightsaber. He probably has, like, it on him at, like, a side pocket or, like, in a chest as well. Talzin says, do you think that there will be any female human or alien among the Knights of Ren? Who exactly knows? Like, Luke said a group of his students, but he didn't exactly say anything, but, who knows? Hoey's Rebel Hat asks, will anyone besides Rey and Kylo duel with a lightsaber? Okay, so Luke Skywalker is a Force ghost, but it's like, if you guys have seen The Last Jedi, maybe he can, like, do something sort of like what Yoda did. Like, Yoda burned down a tree as a Force ghost, so maybe Luke will wield a lightsaber. Who knows about, I almost said Darth Plagueis, but, Palpatine? Mike Sellers asks, do you think Obi-Wan Kenobi will appear in Rise of Skywalker? I hope he does. Especially with, like, those two thingies. Not to mention what I said, there's this horror movie. It's called Doctor Sleep. It's like a sequel to the Shining novel. If you guys have not read those books or whatever, I highly recommend you do. And that one comes out, like, November 7th or something. Probably around the time of, like, It. Like 2 months after, but it's like, who knows? I know that's in November, that's for sure. So this is basically going back to the other question that I answered from Mandalorian Merc. What sort of traditions do you think the Mandalorian, Cassian Andor, and other shows follow? Like opening Krell, style of music, anything? Think they will start new traditions? Yeah, shut it. Trays up it. Maybe opening crawl, like I said, for like Mandalorian. I don't know about Cassian, since everybody probably knows like what's gonna happen. Maybe Kenobi as well. Like the opening of season 1. If we get like a limited series, like 6 episodes or 8, I think it was rumored, and then get some others. I don't know about the style of music. Maybe a little bit of like John Williams. Didn't Obi-Wan Kenobi have a theme by John Williams? If so, then you got probably his score for Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ludwig or whatever from Black Panther. He's doing the Mandalorian, so maybe with a little mix of John Williams, we'll get to hear something. But who knows? Now I'm gonna go over to my other hashtag, and then I may end. My voice kind of hurts a little bit, probably from like screaming. From Ewan McGregor news. So Joey Beans says, do you think episode 9 will end every character's story, or will there be a few doors left open? I think most likely there will be a few doors left open, but it's like whose, depending on the ending, I guess. Like, is Kylo gonna die? Is Rey gonna die? Is any of the other characters gonna die? Yeah, I'm gonna get off of the 3-minute tree. My voice kind of weird. Joe Self asks, we all know Kevin Smith said that the final shot of episode 9 will melt our minds. He's thinking of a family of Force Ghost shot of Obi-Wan, Yoda, Anakin, Luke, and Leia. What do you think? Thanks. Well, Joe, who knows about Leia? Like, is she gonna die? Is she not gonna die? You're kind of forgetting Kylo, but it's like, who knows? Because he's technically related to Leia and Han and them. But who knows about that? But Obi-Wan Kenobi, really awesome. Ewan McGregor. Jonathan Curdy asks, what film/director has the most pressure to clinch the trilogy? Richard Marquand and George Lucas for episode 6, Lucas for episode 3, or Abrams for episode 9? I think it's going to be JJ just because JJ Abrams, just because like he has loads of stuff to cover. Like I mentioned, I think towards the beginning, John Williams is going to have all the original scores and stuff like that. So it's like he has to tie it all together. Joe Saul says, what's your favorite score from any of the movies so far? I don't know, the solo ones. The whole entire solo soundtrack is awesome. The opening one, I think John Williams did. Rob Kinney asks, at about the 30-minute break, I'm going to have a coffee break and then I'll be back. But I'll still be on camera. Do you think that Rey's use of Anakin's lightsaber in the Rise of Skywalker trailer is just a misdirect? Possibly so, because some people believe that Rey built her own. give me a second. I'm gonna, like I said, ice cappuccino break. I'm hyper, guys. And yes, I'm still shaking from the Ewan McGregor Ewan McGregor news. Or I may just like get off soon. I may go on the other thing. Paolo asks, we know that episode 9 has a big task and needs to explain a lot of things. Even with a runtime of possibly 3 hours, who knows how much they'll be able to fit in. My question is, what are the top 3 things that is this movie has to address for it to even have a chance? Rey's parentage for sure. Maybe Reylo or like getting redeemed. I mean, why isn't Obi-Wan Kenobi in the movies? Like, he's mentioned, but where is he exactly? Or are they saving up for the thing that I died from was the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Ewan McGregor return. Admiral Jackbar asks, what Game of Thrones actor would you want to see in Benioff and Weiss's movies? Probably about Old Republic. Who knows? What type of character would you like them to play? Jedi, Sith, Bounty Hunter? Me and Admiral Jackbar actually want to see Nikolai Coster-Waldau as a Jedi, maybe relative to Obi-Wan. They kind of look a little bit like him and Ewan McGregor. Oh. I was thinking of this guy yesterday and I literally just forgot his name. He plays Liam Cunningham. He plays this guy named Stavros on Game of Thrones. And Nikolai Coster-Waldau is Jaime Lannister, by the way. But I'm trying to think. Darth Bane? Revan? Anyone? Give me a second. I found like a post on Twitter that has but David asks, do you think they will show us Rey assembling her new laser sword? I think that she possibly has it in the movie already. Like, there's some, like, her side belt, it looks kind of like she has something there. Judge Star Wars fan asks, will we see Kylo Ren in Evil? Are you still watching? I just got your Twitter thing. But will we see him with an evil / Sith moment where he'll get yellow Sith eyes? Sort of like Anakin? I definitely possibly think so, but who knows? My good friend Bruce Crawford. I just got your Twitter notification, so. My good friend Bruce Crawford asks, he's been thinking about the casting series and can't help but think about a show with Jyn Erso. That would be awesome too. The show could cover the time gap between her childhood to where she starts in Rogue One. Thoughts? I don't know really, because like you could get more of. Oh, good. Jesus. Forrest Whitaker's character, Saw Gerrera. I had to say Forrest Whitaker just to like get his name up because I forgot Saw Gerrera for a second. But I don't think so. Just because like it showed flashbacks in the Force Awakens, really, in Rogue One. So, but who knows? But yeah, I'm probably gonna go off in a few minutes. Try my voice hurts. Laro asks, in 10 years from now, in the new set of the saga, if we get like episode 10, 11, 12, would you like to see an old gray-haired Chewie flying the Millennium Falcon one last time? Possibly so. If he does survive, there's been rumors and speculation that a few of the characters are gonna die, or that the Falcon may, or that the Falcon may get destroyed. Who knows who's gonna live and die until we get to see the movie. Nick Field asks, do you think we are going to get an episode 9 behind the scenes featured at D23? It's really tough. Maybe we'll get like an official, like a teaser poster, since like we just got like the name on the poster, like the title name. Do you think we will be shown? JoJo asks, do you think... my iPad's like falling off of me. That's how excited I am for you! Do you think we will be shown more or less content from episode 9 in a bid to get fans hyped about the movie? It's tough to really say. Promotions should start kicking in soon, you would think. Like, it's 100 and something days until... Like, it's exactly how many days until... The Rise of Skywalker. Guys, I can't. It's 126 days according to my phone until The Rise of Skywalker. I can't. I'm like shaking for some odd reason just watching this countdown. I'm gonna get off, Trey. See you later. See you on Facebook or whatever. My voice hurts from screaming about Ewan, apparently. Maybe I'll go on the other channel later, though.